Hey, hello adventurers and well met. Thank you all for joining us for another lovely, lovely session of Shattered Obelisk Return to Fandalen. Inspiration has been given out. All that's left is a simple basic healing potion. Nothing too fancy. Um, and as we're waiting for our lovely druid to show up when they are able to, who's able to give us a recap of what's happened recently within the Sword Coast?
Went down a well, met some Otiugs. Ended up talking to them, and they want their baby back. We said, cool, we'll do that. Fed them some rations. Ended up clearing out from the well we were in, the kind of rock slide that had blocked it up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So on the other side was like a tunnel system thing, and on the wall near the front of where we were, there was like a black hand print on the wall and a necklace with a dragon talon, like specifically a tiny baby one on it. So Spear stuffed that in her pocket just in case that's important. Started exploring, did not find much down the various tunnels, and then we heard a bunch of goblins talking shit, and then they sent a big explosion down the tunnel we were in. Which partly caved in the tunnel. They sent a second explosion. We grabbed Kenrick, who had gotten trapped in the rubble, and ran back out. The second explosion collapsed the tunnel that the goblins were in, fully separating us from them. So that was a bust. So we kind of went, oh, well, we're fucked where the tunnels are concerned. Oh, thank you, God. So went back up. Figured we could backtrack a little bit since it was south. Are you saying hi to the microphone? Okay. Backtracked a little bit. Stopped at Harbin Wesker's house on the way to talk to Gwyn, just to like tell someone where we were going and why we were going there, and kind of relay information. So we were able to tell her about Ruxathid, the magic rocks, Zorzula's rest, and the head to the pickaxe that we got. So, but with all of that various information, she was able to like pinpoint the exact location of Zorzula's rest for us, which was on the way past the camp, where we had almost gotten to the surface from the tunnel. So we decided to hit up the camp on the way there, go to Zorzula's rest. Great. Got to where we got blown out of the tunnel. It was abandoned. No signs of anything there recently. So... Oh, and we asked Yumika to join us. Before we left, we also stopped by the Sleeping Giant and we're like, hey, you want some revenge? She was like, yeah. So she and her underwear knife came with us.
You're crushing it. Keep going.
That's perfect.
Thank you. I had such a problem last week with taking notes at the same time we were doing things, so hopefully this is good enough. Then, after the abandoned camp, we were like, there's nothing really here. Kept going. Took about another day and a half later, and we got to Zorzula's rest itself. And as we approached the entrance to it, there was a normal, non-psychic goblin that was at the front just shouting a bunch of different words as the password to try and get in. So, turns out Yumika knows this guy, Marrow. he's an asshole. So we bullied him, and then Sir Dusseldorf charmed his way into their mess hall entrance. And everybody was having a good time, celebrating, did the little thumpy on the table, drinking, and then we slaughtered them all. It was great. Brilliant. We had a good time. So that problem taken care of, we went down this little hall thing. There were 4 doors. One door was just to a pantry, which had a badger in it for some reason. So we let that one be. The other door had like a weird rainmaker, like shh noise going in it. So we were like, all right, we'll save that for last, probably. Then on the other side, there was the sounds of a bunch of more goblins sleeping, snoring, and one door that was very hot to the touch, like nearly burning. So that's the one we actually decided to save for last, but we haven't gotten there yet, so we don't know what's in it. We did some well-executed fireballs into the goblin barracks.
Mhm.
Blew them all up, did a caltrop trap. Everything just went so lovely and efficiently. It was great. In that room, there wasn't a ton to discover, except there is a mine shaft lift thing going down about 50, 60 feet, and at the bottom of that, there is a bunch of glowing purple miscellany. We're not sure because we haven't gone down that yet. So we decided to hop over here, which is where we are now, in this like bedroom thing, where on the desk there is an urn, which is the source of the noise, and it is a presumably dwarven dude in there, and he is saying we should definitely let him out. On the urn is written Hyldak Hollowhelm, and now we're trying to figure out what to do with it.
All right. Perfect recap. Thank you. That was fantastic. Hey, adventure and Wilmette, perfect timing. All right. So, with that lovely recap, we resume once more back into Zorzula's Rest. This basically carved out small barracks trading post. What you understood is that this place was once run by Duergar ages and ages ago. That almost functioned like a stop point, a trading hub, but you weren't able to gather too much more than that. You knew that this place was mostly abandoned for a while, and now obviously under control of these strange psionic goblins. We return now into this particular sort of chamber where you find this. Just a reminder, you see that this is a personal quarters that contain a large plush 4-poster bed that's covered in silken sheets. Stone shelves bearing books and ornamental ceramic jars line the walls alongside dust-covered banners embroidered with dwarven runes. In one corner stands an elegant mahogany desk, on top of which a map as well as several crumpled notes, which is where you were just looking. Finally, that urn made out of this sort of like silvery steel vibrates ever so slightly. We begin to all hear the sound of that classic rain stick shifting of like beads and sand cascade as it starts to wobble ever so slightly.
So,
Are we releasing? You guys want me to poke it?
Releasing the 1,000 evil ghosts? No, that's okay.
yeah,
All right.
not. Maybe we should just real quick see what's on the other side of this door before just opening a jar of ghosts.
What if we did like a frag out type of a situation where we just throw the jar into a room?
I'm sure
that
nothing
idea.
will go wrong. Ghosts famously cannot go through walls or doors.
Well, they can't necessarily see. We can
Before
hide.
I reach for the handle, this is not the very hot door.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's on the other side of the hall is the hot door.
It's a closet.
Oh,
Great.
let's
There
throw
ain't
'em in
loot in there.
All right. As you open that up, give me one moment. I'll describe what you see. The stone of this outpost gives way to a floor of cool, packed earth. Barrels and crates crowd the space, and the smell of mildew is thick in the air. A small tunnel has been dug through the back of this basically pantry, and you notice that besides one of these barrels that are sort of strewn in the corner, reads a little bit of graffiti. It says, "Ivy Lockhart is a criminal."
Nice. Um. Can I stack the miscellaneous boxes, barrels away from the tunnel?
Yes, you can. Doesn't take much. And as you're grabbing most of these barrels, surprisingly, you'd think, being in this abandoned place, that most of these things would have been molten over or are mostly just repair. But these are relatively well made, quote unquote, fresh almost, as if they've just been recently moved. You do move them over, and you see that there is this small crack in the back of the wall that is maybe 2 to 3 feet in size
Ah,
as it kind of splinters in towards the north.
Well, there's a badger in the other room. Think he made it?
badger.
Would you shut the door behind him?
If he's polite.
Oh, true. True. We have met a somewhat polite badger before. He just happened to also be a man.
I like that guy.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything else like too scary happening. So if we were gonna do the urn thing, I guess now would be the time.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna wait out here.
Fine, I can be the hero of this story. I lightly caress the bottle.
My, okay. And with the slightest of touches, this urn that's about yay big or so, made of basically silver and sort of shaped metal, kind of, and then you all hear a sort of charging up sound as a pulse of energy washes the entire room. I would like everyone within the room to please make me a intelligence saving throw.
Of
An
course.
explosion of sound and psionic
Yeah.
energy washes over the room.
They don't stop.
As that happens, the urn flies out of your hands and lands on the ground and slowly cracks open. Let's deal with this first. So, that would be Sir Dusseldorf, Subira, Fenwick, and Folwyn all need to make intelligence saving throws. Folwyn and Subira, that is a failure. Each of you will take 29 points
dead.
of psychic
God damn.
as this energy washes past you. It almost feels for a brief moment like tendrils, something slimy crawling along your face, etching through, and then you feel this sensation of something sharp, almost like bird-like, almost. Imagine like a beak jab into the back of your head, top of your cranium, and then that pain vanishes.
Migraine.
Just a terrible migraine, and then where the urn kind of splashed in the center here. Everyone else that's exceeding, you take no damage whatsoever, but you do not suffer that sensation either. Falling out of the urn, you start to see the dust swirl around. It starts to almost crystallize into this sort of soft bluish light. You start to see this like cracking of dust that seems to shape into bone, and then this sort of crystalline flesh over this creature. You see this. Give me one moment. Stepping out of the ash, you see an individual, a dwarf, actually, that looks up and it tries to speak. It opens its mouth, and as you can see it, the dust falls out. It closes its mouth, grabs it shut with its hands, closes its eyes for a brief moment, and then all of you around the room, even in the hallway, begin to hear this sort of like harmonizing tone. And then you could tell this dwarvish language is speaking to you, and then starts to translate in whatever your sort of most preferred language is, presumably common. So it kind of magically translates and says, "Oh, you, what's happened? The others, where?"
Well, I think it's been a few centuries since you were placed inside of the urn. I'm going to gesture at the pieces on the floor.
Time out. I just noticed that Fulvin is down and dying. I missed
about
that.
to say, can I do something about this?
Yes.
I want to interrupt. Yeah.
I missed that. We're not going to roll initiative and all that. If you immediately, obviously, can run and help, then that's fine.
Yeah, I heard the urn crack on the floor, and then I heard a big thwomp as Fulvin goes to the ground, so I will use a potion.
Sounds good. That's perfect. Yeah, I missed that. My apologies.
I need you to be very specific, Phil. How do you feed me this potion?
Baby bird him! Baby bird him!
That's not okay.
Let's form a conga line, do a baby bird conga line.
Backwash. It's just gonna be backwash by the time it gets to him.
I prop you up against the wall, and I open your mouth with one hand and pour it in with the other.
Yeah. Sorry, Phil.
God,
no.
don't have
Showed
me.
under the stick. So the second you touch me, a power of energy comes out of me through wherever you touched me into you. I have now cast Bestow Curse at 5th level on you.
Why have you done this?
Excusez-moi. All right, wild magic man.
Sorry.
Okay. Can you post that in the
Which
chat,
curse
please?
are you bestowing?
I don't know how Bestow Curse works.
All the curses. Even the words, the curse words.
Hold on, look it up.
Oh my goodness. I forgot about this. 100% forgot.
Is this one of your... I rolled a 20, so bad things happen?
Yeah.
And it only trigger when someone touches you?
Yeah. And I was hoping to just run up to the next goblin we saw and just tap him on the shoulder.
Oh my goodness.
Bestow Curse. Oh, it's only a minute. Oh, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Choose one ability. Target has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws. So we'll do a D6, I guess, and just choose and do it based on that. Roll a D6, Phil.
Yeah, that's fine.
You have disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws with con. That one doesn't apply. If we're in combat, you have to do something else. If you do damage to the target. Okay, so if we're in combat, there's more stuff, but the next minute you have disadvantage on con.
I'm seeing at higher levels, if you cast this using a spell slot or 4th or higher, the duration is concentration 10 minutes.
So
If
it's
This
two
was at
or
fifth
less,
level.
the duration is 8 hours.
At least it's concentration.
That doesn't apply, I
It's
imagine.
wild magic. No.
Oh, okay.
This isn't like a normal
This
spell.
is the... Hold on, was it the same? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Making sure they didn't buff it or anything. Or nerf it between editions. I was looking at the
Yeah.
edition.
Okay,
Not-
until your next long rest.
Great. For the next 8 hours. Disadvantage on con saves.
Yes.
Oh,
Yourself a little
fuck.
token so we know that. This is like countered wash of magic just rushes all over you.
Unfortunately, this is the symbol for curse.
Then do there's a heart with there's a symbol of a heart with an arrow down. That's pretty easy. I never use that unless it's like
Okay, great. So glad that that's happening to me. Well, I power through it, I guess. And pour the thing in your mouth. For 18 healing.
Thank you.
And as you open your eyes, I say, how could you do this to me?
I am confused
everything
for a
I've done.
second, and then I realize the magic is no longer in me. Oh, I'm sorry. I was hoping to use it on an enemy. Unfortunately, things did not work out how I wanted them to. You have my condolences.
Sounds like the fakest apology I've ever heard.
Yeah, same.
This is about as sincere as Fulwin gets for an apology, I feel like.
He's as cursed as me.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's someone else in the room.
Right.
He's like, curse! As he points at you.
Yeah, well,
Magics similar to those that and it's the fella here who is now walking through these pile of ashes, and every step this individual takes, it's as if their form is sort of repairing through their own ashes. It waves its sort of reforming hand with, again, this greenish light flowing through their chest. Their hair, again, sort of frozen into this almost representation, a mimicry of hair in these crystals. Curse!
Yeah, curse. What year do you think it is?
Stops.
Where's
Can you roll me a persuasion check? Because you notice, you don't have to roll this though. Seeing this magic happen, in this confused state, it seems like this individual is actually becoming more and more aggressive.
No, not good.
Let's see.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was.
It's okay. I rolled an 8. I actually did roll an 8. It's just hiding my rolls. All right. I hate when it fucking does that. Okay. Yeah, I rolled an 8 and then 21. So it stops, luckily. You. And then starts to soften a little bit. The greenish light that was looking more almost purple kind of mellows out slightly, then moves towards you. Its form almost reformed into this dwarven. Its features are slightly more like sharpened, almost closer to like crystals, and then kind of looks at you, squints, and says, "Are you?" In your mind, you hear, "Are you human?"
I'm gonna pat myself down. Yes.
How?
Well,
Humans for dead.
no, when a mommy and a daddy love each other, they make. They make baby. No, humans aren't dead. What year do you think this is?
It's around. And then goes towards the desk and because again I don't keep an exact calendar.
Yeah, that's fine.
It is 300 years in the past.
Yeah, buddy. I'm not gonna say that everybody you knew is dead, but they're probably real old now.
You've been in there quite a while.
300 years.
All right, give me one moment. He is going to make a save. We'll do an intelligence save here. He freaks out a little bit, but then looks at you and starts patting at its body, and then looks and starts to recognize kind of what's happening. So it failed. The pact. And looks up at the rest of you.
Oh yeah, that failed. Sorry.
The sky. I heard it's supposed to be blue. It hasn't cracked yet. And then looks around and sees, especially at Sir Dusseldorf, especially, human. Still here. Face intact. Hope. And then kind of sits down. You notice that as is sort of looking around and getting a better lay of the situation, this dwarf kind of looks at the desk and at you all, and you can start to see that its form, now that it's almost as if accepting what's happened, it's actually slowly starting to deteriorate. The magic, this sort of anger that was trapped within them, is now leaving, and all that's sort of left is the sadness. Slowly starts to dissolve.
Okay. Okay, so we're on a timer here.
Echo cave pact?
Yeah, the pact between
Oh,
three races.
surface dwarves think they know everything. No, not we, Echo. Wasted talents and thoughts. And then looks at the rest, and again, it was very almost pitiable as he looks at you, Sir Dusseldorf. Sky hasn't cracked. Hope. But for how long? And then you could see like half his body is dissolving into dust at this point.
There's hope. We believe that history has been repeating itself, and we think we may have broken the time loop.
We're here to fix
Something,
it.
yeah, something is coming though. But
Mhm.
we're angling to get it sorted.
Do you
Do
know
you-
anything about an eye?
Yeah, what is there an eye coming?
You mentioned the eye, and he looks and no longer looks at you, Sir Dusseldorf. He darts all the way towards you, Sabir, and he says, "The eye.
Yeah.
The pale white eye. and starts to claw at its face.
Oh no.
Shards slip off his beard. His sort of deceleration, or a sort of like a collapse, has been expedited.
Mhm.
Give me 1 second here. You have time to ask one more question. You could tell that he has started to rip his face apart when you mention the eye.
I'm gonna be gesturing aggressively towards the axe, the pickaxe.
Mhm.
Ocular device? Who
Go
said
ahead
anything
and-
about that? Lips.
I'm
Go,
gonna ask him, hey,
oh.
dude, what does this say? What does this say?
On the axe.
Yeah.
Okay, it says. One moment. I'll type this out actually.
I love the fact that we're having an English lesson while he's having his death throes.
Yeah. Well, it's all translating back and forth. Like in his mind, he's able to understand you through this, but it's
Yeah.
all psionic.
Psionic shenanigans.
Psionic shenanigans. May the blood of dwarven godhood undo the birth of the never blinking god.
Oh, cool. Well,
And
at
then
least we
looks
know
at
what
that
we're here
and then
for.
crumbles to dust. There's almost this sigh as it kind of collapses down, of not of pain or of anger, but of almost like acceptance. And then it just washes as dust is just sort of scattered on the ground.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Well,
Y'all didn't want to open that.
He
We
could have
wanna
been alive
open
in there
it,
forever. You killed him.
didn't
All
want to
right,
open it
you're going in
without a
next,
plan.
buddy.
Gotta catch me first. I'm wild shaping into a bat and flying around.
Listen, bats flying around are no fucking joke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not a joke. I'm literally flying around.
All right. Well, while he's burning through one of his wild shapes, I do want to. You said there was a bunch of alchemy ingredients.
Yes.
I want to just shove whatever looks the most important into my pack.
Okay. You can roll either a Arcana or Nature check. I'll give you advantage since you had some time to kind of look at this, to grab what you think might be worth a while.
Okay.
With advantage though.
Okay.
An
Great.
11. Okay. Okay. So you grab a few. You don't know if they're worth anything or not. Next time this is brought up, just make a little note that you basically have a 50-50% chance. We'll just have it be a coin flip. So it's not a failure. You just don't know. It's not like anything's correctly labeled. So
Okay.
alrighty. So this Durgar spirit or whatever's left of them has sort of returned to true death once more. At this point, Mara walks in the room. Hey! Oh. Who spilled all the dust? It starts walking toward the.
That's dead guy you're walking through.
Oh. Oh.
Have some fucking respect, dude.
Mika turns and starts watching him. She smiles. Oh. Okay. Oh, and it starts trying to catch the bat flying around the room like a distracted child.
Right.
Oh, dinner!
No,
I
no.
roll 16 to punch the bat.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just damage. You gotta try to catch me first. Come on now.
That is the roll to hit.
that was a roll to hit.
Well, that's the roll to hit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm getting hit.
Oh no.
What is that? How did I roll a 0? Am I?
That's your strength.
Do you have
For people that aren't monks or fighters or whatever, unarmed strikes is just your strength.
It's literally just your strength mod. Yeah.
Give me
Yeah,
that.
my bad.
So it's
Well,
-1.
See a slap midair.
Honestly, the fact that I made contact, even if it didn't hurt, I still made contact.
I'm gonna shit on your head. I don't actually though.
I'm gonna be so
I'm gonna
pissed off if
transform
you
on
shit on
this
my
bed.
hat.
I'm back to normal. Yeah.
Let me put that in the GM layer for you, in case you want to turn into a bat later.
Fen will act like nothing happened at all. Just continue about his day.
Do we want to take a short rest?
That might not be a bad idea.
Let's close the door so no one knows we're in here. I call the bed. Marrow, get off the bed. This is not for you.
Oh, I was
You're
gonna say
covered
me
in
too.
dead guy. You're covered in dead guy. Bed's mine.
Do we need to take a short rest for like healing purposes?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us have low health. Or half.
Oh, that's right. You were in the room when the explosion went off.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Oh yeah. Alright, well, while you all are taking a short rest, I'm just gonna roll something just to see if anything happens. Okay. Nothing happens. You're able to take a short rest. As you were taking a short rest in the room, I will allow Subira and Sudusdorf to feel free to make a perception check.
Perception.
19.
22, bitch.
Oh, okay, yeah, good, because that was a fail for Subira, and a 22 is a success.
damn.
Okay. So, as you take some time and as you're sitting in the bed, this makes most sense for Sudusdorf. You notice, as you're taking a little moment for yourself here, the bedposts. Not only is this nice sort of dwarven bed, but you notice that they're actually positioned in a strange way. Being who you are and knowing that you know the dwarven script, the bedposts actually have words carved onto each one of them. You could see that bedposts read from left to right here. The northwest one, which I guess is the one to the left, reads the word death. The upper one reads light. The right one reads storm. And the southernmost one reads wind. Also, because of how successful your check was, you could see that in this room, there actually is a false door just to the north of you.
Death, light, wind, and storm?
Death, light, storm, and wind.
Storm and wind.
Oh, groceries
Had me
should
in the
be
first
here
half.
soon.
I was afraid I was gonna get sacrificed.
Next time, maybe. All right,
treat.
yes. That's a little treat.
So yeah, I'm gonna point that out to everybody. That we have a puzzle on the bed. and it's not just like a bunch of tick marks, thank God. And also, guess what? Fake door? Fake door? What do you guys want to do about it? Because I'm real comfy in bed.
Oh. I mean, I can take a crack at it, but
Oh, it's locked.
There are no handles or locks or anything. It just seems to be like this almost panel, completely smooth, that would have been almost invisible to the sight without a circuit store.
It's like, I don't want to I'm not going to touch any of them.
we could draw a handle. Just slap it on there.
With what hole? What hole are you going to insert the handle in?
No, we're going by cartoon logic.
Cartoon logic says I can smash myself into a pancake and, like, limbo my ass under the door.
Well, you're not made of a paper that can make things. That's the cartoon.
What if the posts unlock the door?
That probably is more effective.
Can a magic user do their juju detection? Do you guys sense anything from this? Is it...
Are you a magic user?
Yeah, you are a magic.
You
The
sure?
posts.
You say that begrudgingly, Phil? That sounds kind of like, like a little bit of spite in there.
It's like you're cursed or something.
I mean, one of the posts says light. We could cast light on the door. That might light things up to tell us the next steps.
What if it's the steps to dying by lightning strike, you know?
Mm.
Wind, storm, lightning, and death, like in the exact opposite order.
Be right back.
Yeah,
Okay.
go get your groceries.
Grocery time! Guys, he's gonna feed himself.
How dare.
Fog.
Alright,
Because Dusseldorf is gonna suggest that we just pick an order and then just kind of lightly jerk off each of them in turn.
Say you swear.
Or say them in Dwarven.
What order?
Or apply the relevant spell type to them.
We can try.
Because we've got Toll the Dead, we've got Light. Someone's probably got something vaguely storm related.
What would
Lightning.
storm
Thunder.
be?
Thunder. Rain.
Yo, you guys don't want me casting any more Thunder Stomp.
No.
I can do.
You don't want that.
I have shocking grasp.
That'd do
Mhm.
it.
What would wind be?
Something like I think thaumaturgy can create wind, a harmless wind sensation.
Wind wall.
Druid
Just an
craft
entire
can
wind
wind wall.
All 50 feet right here.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and luckily, yeah, if you use thaumaturgy, that means all 4 effects can be done with cantrips. which is
And
good.
by me.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
If it works.
Now, do we want to apply those to the bedposts or just like the door?
I mean, we could try the bedposts first if
think-
we
I
want
think
to,
we
or
should-
we could do the door.
Yeah, we don't know for certain that they're connected.
That's true.
It's gotta be.
Before we put too much energy into the door, I think we should investigate the bedpost first, which is why I brought
Okay.
it up.
Can always try the bedpost first, and if that doesn't work, then the door is always still there. Probably.
Are you able to do thaumaturgy 4 times all at once? Or do we need to pick a sequence for you to apply the effects in?
I mean, thaumaturgy isn't.
It's different cantrips.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
The Dead Light, thaumaturgy, and shocking grasp.
Yeah, I even know the light spell. So if we need to do it like at the same time, then that's the only thing I'll be able.
Like metagaming it, I don't see a puzzle being created where 4 magic users all have to be able to do very specific spells in order to actually get it solved.
I mean, it's not incredibly specific. There's like death. There's like a billion spells that can cause necrotic damage.
Also the possibility that those relate to different alchemical ingredients, which are a thing that's already in the room.
Also true.
Well, then somebody else needs to take a look at that shelf because I failed.
I can give help to whoever does that.
I wanna look.
Should we also have, like, Yumika stick her head in the crack just to see if there's anything interesting in it?
Okay.
We could do
That's
that. I
fine.
forgot that we had Yumika.
It's a shame that someone who wasn't bat-shaped and bat-sized didn't fly down that hole.
You should have Mara
Instead,
do
you
it.
decided to just hump my face over and over.
I humped the air around your face, Dusseldorf. Get it right.
The insinuation was present.
Look, it doesn't matter. I got my wild shape charge back. We can do this. And
Alright,
by
so
we
we
can do this, I mean harass you again.
Great.
No. Wait,
I'm
which
glad you
hole?
found. I'm glad
Which
you
hole
found
we
the
going?
one person to piss off. So do we want to have Yumika glance down that tunnel first before we start thinking
Sure.
things?
Yeah, and I'll be right behind her in case something tries to, I don't know, grab her. Horror movie style. Strange marking. Dwarvish, line, 3 slashes.
I don't know Dwarvish, but kind of looks like this. She
I
is
was gonna
going
say
to
she
make.
draws it for me.
She's going to make an intelligence save. Let's see if she can figure it out. 10. Okay. Luckily, it's not terrible. It's not the prettiest rune, but it's not like these are super complex words. You recognize that she sort of drew the Dwarvish rune of light.
Oh.
With a line 3 slashes that are going through it.
Alright.
So maybe start with light.
Should we start hunting around this room to see if there's any other Dwarvish runes?
Right.
That might be also Death, Storm, and Wind.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna draw those 3 runes out for everybody, so they know what they're looking for.
Perfect.
I want to flip this chair upside down.
Okay. You flip
and
it
then
upside
squat
down.
and look under the desk.
You
Where are you
squat
hiding
and
the
look under the
runes?
desk. And as you look under the desk, you find what looks to be like the dwarven room for Storm. There's a line with a single slash through it.
I'm gonna look under the bed.
You look under the bed and nothing's there.
I look like at the ceiling and walls of the closet? I know there's the graffiti that's already there, but I don't think we actually looked at like the ceiling.
Sure. You look around the ceiling. As you do, you find a rune. It is the dwarven rune for wind, a line with 4 slashes go through it.
All right.
All right, and this over here looks like cabinet doors I can open. Let's get those cabinet doors
Yes.
open.
You open up the cabinet doors, and it's completely bare. Nothing inside.
Check the roof.
Except for a rune, right? Oh, okay, maybe not.
Oh, so yeah, just a reminder, you got these cabinets, you looked at the desk here, it's flipped over, the bed didn't have anything else in it, you looked in here and found something up top. And also
Yes.
you go ahead.
I was gonna ask if there's anything on the back of the headboard. If anyone checked the back
I'll
of the
I'll
headboard,
count
not
the
just
whole
under the
bed. There was nothing
Okay.
there.
Cool.
You've taken a few of these off the table, and also they now quelled remains of Hjoldek is laying in the middle of the room, as well as the urn.
I mean, we don't technically need the last one.
We don't technically
the last
need the
one is
last
too.
one, but
Yep, that's fair.
that would be death. Just while I'm right next to this thing,
Mhm.
can I just look it over, under, around, maybe pull it out from the wall
Sure.
a little bit if it's small enough to do so?
You mess around with the small desk. It seems to be almost like a little tinkerer's bench, and after a few minutes or so, nothing of note.
Ain't got nothing.
I'll examine the urn. While Spear's
Sure.
doing that.
The urn is
Anything
still
on the
intact.
bottom or inside?
You look at the bottom of the urn, and there's the dwarven rune for death, as well as a slash with 2 lines in the middle, and then a separate, just off to the side of it, of a slash with 5 lines in the middle of it.
Oh no, we
Oh.
almost fucked up.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. All right. Do we draw those on the door? Or touch the posts?
I think we should touch the post and
Yeah.
charm.
Let's try to touch the post first.
I don't want to be on this bed while it's being touched.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you, Mika, come out of the closet now.
Congratulations, Yamika.
I mean,
Yes, Queen.
yes.
We support you.
I mean, it's not like I ever hid my fun times in the closet. You know, it's not like. But once you find, sometimes you I don't need to explain. I like a wide variety.
Play.
The best buffets have a variety.
Pan. It's
Yeah.
called pansexual. You hear my muffled voice through the door.
Oh, you like humping pans? Hey, I mean, if you, it's okay, you know. Guess you
I
drill
don't
a
think I
hole in
heard
it.
her through the door anyway. It's fine.
All right. He's gonna do the light posts.
Hmm.
So we'll do storm, death, light, wind, death.
Yep. DM, we do that.
DM, we do that. All right. To make it not quite as boring, you touch the post to the west, tracing your fingers over the dwarven rune of storm that starts to glow this sort of soft blue. You can almost hear the sound of rain pelting the top of tin just above your head. You touch the next rune, death. You trace it over. It almost feels wrong to even trace over this rune. Your fingers feel cold to touch, like that of a needle prick, the very tip. The next post, trace over the word light. The opposite effect, this warm, embracing feeling. The rune glows the brightest out of the bunch. And finally, you trace the rune wind. It almost seems to propel your hand away, like that of an opposing magnet. You push through and almost could hear the torrent, the sound of wind gushing past your fingers. And as you finalize the final trace, all 4 runes glow. The door still remains closed. The door now illuminated with light.
tracing all around the rim.
Alright,
You
so
guys good in there? You stop making noise.
we're like halfway done.
Okay, I'm
The
gonna stay out
door's
here.
glowing.
Is there
are there any
anything-
runes I need to read? No?
Um,
Cool. I'm gonna stay out here.
Make a perception check. I'll say full one, since you were the one who mentioned. Is there anything about the door? Perception or Arcana? 21, plenty. You notice that the door actually is sort of doing a little bit of trick of the light, a little bit of sort of backlight. And you notice that there is now a space, a circle that was formed in the center of the door that's slightly off color. Imagine like the light sort of black all the way around, and now it's just like this little sort of almost spotlight in the very center of the door.
You touch it.
You touch it. You touch it, and the light bounces off your hand. And the best way to describe this, this is going way back. My aunt had this big metal thing. It was probably about maybe 2 feet by 2 feet or so, big old kind of like sheet. And it was large enough that you could put your face in it. And each one of these like little metal balls that you could push through, you could put your hand in, and so it shows
yeah,
the opposite
yeah.
side, and you can kind of It's that very, I don't know, very specific
yeah.
sensation of it's like cold but kind of fun to push through, and it's like this kind of give, almost like hard to explain actually. It's like it's like pushing through like a bunch of small metal like objects that don't hurt or anything, but gives a little bit of resistance
Like
as you sort of leave an
almost
imprint.
wet gravel or sand.
Yes, like a little wet gravel or like kind of slush almost. Doesn't stay on you or anything. But it has that sort of feeling as you touch it. And now I want to Google it and see if we can find that. Someone is able to post it for the younger ones.
I had one of those growing up.
You did?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. It was
I'm jealous.
mine was only about this big, but you could
Oh.
you'd push your face in it, dap
Put
up to
your
make
cheek in it.
stupid faces, and push his face into it and just leave
Yep.
it there for us to find.
Very circa 2002 Sharper Image catalog thing you would find.
I bought ours in like '93.
No, even older than I thought. Damn, I might have been wrong. But yeah, so it's this feeling that as you touch it, it's as if the pattern recognizes. Then once you leave your hand, it just kind of warbles back into place.
Mm-hmm.
Did you touch the death one twice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you did, nothing else happened.
So there might be more rooms we need to find in here, or we need to carve them onto the door. I don't know. Those are my thoughts.
I could try carving storm into the door. Or I could try carving death into the door.
If the sensation you felt when you touched the door was similar to when you, like, sketched the death symbol.
Is it similar?
'Cause
You
that is
barely
kinda
touched the
what you
door,
do.
so you didn't really trace anything. You just kind of put your hand there from what I interpreted.
'Cause it does sound like we want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna trace death into the door.
Okay. You trace death into the door, and with the final motion of the symbol, you're at like a click. The symbol presses into the door, starts to glow and hum as you're the sound of gears, and then a click. The magic fades, and slowly the door swings open, revealing a small chamber, but basically like a little vault. It's not really much. It looks like it's actually been mostly cleaned out. But there is at least a few things of note within this vault. First of all, you have found some gold.
Ooh.
1,933 gold and platinum pieces that are all of sort of ancient dwarven make, so they're quite unique, stand out a bit, but they are worth that amount. You have found some old and dusted potions, 4 potions of superior healing. And because I added this forever ago and start to need to add these to our games. Another potion, a single one, sort of stands out. It's more of a elongated, almost like tube. It's about almost double the height of other potions, but it's thin. There is a dwarven script written on the side of it, but it is a potion. 1x mystery potion. And dwarven. And last but not least, you have found 2 other interesting things. One, an emerald that you can tell just by being in the room full when it's just radiating transmutation. No, actually not transmutation, conjuration magic. It is an emerald, bright green. And next to that, almost kind of thrown on its side, is a dagger in a beautiful sort of scabbard. And the dagger is not like your normal shape, it's curved and almost jagged tooth-like. You can tell the dagger is indeed magical. So, 4x superior potions, 1 mystery potion that is... Yumika wrote it down, sorry, I forgot to change that. Thank you, Yumika. Oh, yes. Yes, you have found this. So just the temporary DM. And so you found some gold, actually a fair bit of gold, 4 potions plus 1, a gem that is radiating conjuration magic, and a very well-made, uniquely shaped dagger.
See that? Let me see that potion. I want to take a look at the text on it and see what it says.
Sure. Grab hold of the potion, kind of turn the bottle on its side, and there's a little plaque that's sort of embedded into the glass. Dust off the glass a little bit, and it has this sort of very fine, like silvered stopper, and almost has little legs for it to stand on. The potion reads, "A potion of true cure-all."
Oh!
Ooh.
So, mechanically, because, I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy, basically what this does is a potion that can cure any and all conditions, including curses.
Ah, funny.
It's just
Well,
a
you should
really
mention
good
that one.
healing potion, guys.
I'm a blade appreciator. Can I examine the dagger?
Yes. Roll me an Arcana check, if you please. You know it's magical. Let's see. 19. Ooh,
That's a crit,
excuse me,
by the way.
Professor. A crit. Nicely
It's like
done.
a -1. I know a thing or two about blades. Don't you guys
Yeah.
worry.
Hell yeah. You have found this. Guess who's back in another campaign? My empowered version of the Dagger of Venom. It is a +2 weapon. That does an additional 1d8 poison per successful attack. The poison of this weapon bypasses any resistances or immunities to poison damage and the poison condition. You could use an action to cause a thick black poison to coat the blade. The poison remains for 1 minute or until the attack of this weapon hits a creature. The creature must succeed on a DC 15 con save or take 4d10 poison damage and become poisoned for 1 minute. You're able to use this ability PB times for long rest. I failed to mention that the creature that is poisoned by this can still make a con save at the end of their turn. They do so with disadvantage. So this is very potent.
That's good.
This is PB times per long rest. You can use this. But beyond that, it is a +2 dagger with just straight up poison damage.
I mean, that's just a straight upgrade for you, right, Dusseldorf? You use a dagger every once in a while.
Yeah, if I'm not using a crossbow, I have my dagger, and I think
Does
the
require
dagger's
attunement
only a
though.
+1. Yeah, the dagger's only
It is.
a
It's a
+1,
plus.
so
Yeah, this is a +2.
So it's just all good stuff. Yeah, let me
You can drag this from the compendium, but this is a better version, so you will need to change what it does.
let me see what I've got attuned, because that's the other issue.
Mm-hmm. I mean, worst case comes to worst case, we can give Yumika a nice new underwear knife.
Oh.
Yeah, because I've got the
Hey,
ring
that
of
is pretty.
protection.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the instrument, and I've got the bracers of archery.
So you have 1 slot, since
Oh, that's right, we
Jonas
get
gives us
4.
4.
Yes, I have given you 4.
Yeah, so technically I could pop that in. If no one else is feeling frisky and wants it in their life.
I definitely don't need it.
And say most other people have the weapon that they're going to use.
Now, if this were a video game, I would seriously be considering respecing become some sort of dual-wielding rogue with a blade of petals and venom dagger.
You
Mm.
guys,
Yeah.
we have to build in like 10 minutes every play session for him to respec. I just want you to know
Not
that.
every place. Not every place. I just want to use the cool stuff.
it's we always have to build that in just in case.
Hey, if you really want to respec, I'll allow it,
No.
but you get
No.
one in the campaign. We gotta
No.
completely redo the whole character. And...
Oh, that would be a pain.
Yeah. But, you know.
So I'm just gonna pop this window out, and
Okay.
I will deal with it during our break. I'll
Sounds
pop
good.
it in.
No, I think this is such a cool fucking dagger, and the base
is.
thing it does is kind of not exciting, so it deserves for that art to be actually pretty cool. Cool, yeah. So you have found that in there. In addition, I'll give this one to you for free since you've already rolled quite successfully in your Arcana check. The other emerald that is a magical item is a single use, what's called a elemental gem. Basically, you throw this, aka Pokeball style, and you can have a friend fight with you, an elemental creature, for an hour. It is unable to be healed, can obviously be damaged. It does not follow the normal like spell thing, so like you're not concentrating on it. It can't like break and turn against you. But after the hour's gone, it goes back to the elemental plane. And that one, if I can double check here, is a specific elemental. It is. I said it was emerald. Where are you at? Ah, it is specifically a water elemental, but not just any old water elemental. It is a water elemental Myrmidon. Those cool guy in the armor. If you remember the fight at the top of the tower, the BG3, Act 3, yeah, one of those guys. So I'll get you a picture for that in a sec.
Who wants healing potions? There's 4 superiors up for grabs.
I do not want them.
I like.
I will take one as well.
Yes, I'll take
That
one.
leaves 2.
Fenwick.
Do you want to take one, Fenwick?
I'll be fine. I think I have 2 superiors right now.
Thanks, one another.
Yeah.
How many do you have, Kenrick? I have 2 superiors, so.
2, as well as a greater and a basic.
You have fewer greater and basics, so take a superior.
Actually, I have 4 potions of greater. What the fuck?
Yeah, you guys are taking damage far more than I am in general.
I mean, you guys want one of these free graders?
I'll take one of your graders if you don't mind then.
Here you go.
Sick.
I give it to you unopened.
Thank you.
That's the semantic. Frag out! Throw it in. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's there's a fine print on the gem that says you must yell frag out in order for the spell to activate.
Does my good berry summoning have a verbal component? I want to say, eat this, and then feed it to you.
think
Yeah,
it
that's a
does.
good question. I'm gonna look it up.
Salty
Good.
fucking bitch. Not
Let's take a
everybody
look.
has to enjoy your berries.
VSM.
Yeah, it's got verbal, semantic, and material. Yeah, it's verbal.
Fucking throw it at you like
Eat
like
this.
the play watchers, like when they're getting the Rotten Tomatoes and throw the actors on stage. It'll be like that.
Yeah, and
Alright.
that special super potion, you said it's basically a cure-all for
It's a
any
potion of true
condition?
cure-all, any condition. So what that means is if you were even grappled and restrained, you would be able to pop out. If you had a curse, if you were fatigued all the way up to 5 points, yes. It does not heal you, doesn't give you any health. If you are
Okay.
downed and dying, it doesn't bring you back up. It's not a like a. That's why I have like those phoenix feathers. It has nothing to do with your HP whatsoever. It's just purely
Okay.
conditions.
Right.
But if someone gets their arm torn off mid-battle, we can shove that up their ass and they'd have their arm
No.
back? No,
No.
okay, that's what
That is not
I
a
wanted to
condition.
clarify
Yeah.
that.
There like that would be like a potion of oh god, regeneration. You'd be able to like regrow things. What I mean by conditions, it's like paralyzed. It's
Anything that's in that handout.
Petrified.
yeah,
Blinded.
basically anything that's hand up, but I will also allow like things extraneous like a curse or like a weird
We
other
can take
things.
Kenrick's
Yeah.
curse away, but we can't give
Yes.
Solon a foot back.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell them this is just like a dwarven healing potion. I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Just like,
Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I still have that singular tea bag of hibiscus tea in my pocket, and none of your characters know.
Mm-hmm.
I am the pettiest bitch you've ever met.
Uh-huh.
Adam.
I'm just saying. So cure all.
Potion of cure all.
Potion. Description. Will cure cure any condition
Mhm.
in the handout. Fatigue.
You could be swallowed by a
Or
dragon and it would
curses.
automatically pop you out of it.
God. Yeah, put that in there if you were swallowed by a dragon.
Good description.
Mm-hmm.
As long
Get
as-
bored. You can
Magically.
unboard yourself.
You can unvore yourself, exactly.
Alright, save.
Well,
Alright, good job, everyone.
yep. Do we want to head to that ungodly hot door?
Ladies first.
Mage handed open.
Alright. I got mage hand ready.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna pet the badger with mage hand.
At first, it's confused and then stops, and then looks at you, sees the mage hand, and then kind of sits down happily. You notice that there is a kind of a crudely made collar around the badger's neck.
Oh,
Oh.
Remove the
Does-
collar. Set it for free.
Does it have any text on it?
Yes, it's written in crude common. It says Bessie.
oh.
Ain't you look, you fella?
Cast speak with animals, coward.
Yeah, I'll come back for. What am I gonna say? Oh, we'll be right back, badger.
I mean-
And pet him some more.
Maybe he doesn't know he's freed now.
Right, or, hey, you have a collar. Who's your owner? And what can you tell them about us? Or what can you tell us about them? Ugh.
I'm sure if we go down these corridors long enough, we'll find out who the owner is.
All right.
Onward.
We've already killed him.
We did probably already kill them. Alright, let's get that door open.
Alrighty, you approach the door, and you specifically said you were opening up with Mage Hand. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
At a distance.
Grab hold of the door, and Mage Hand floats on over by. Too lazy to get the animated one, but you know what I'm doing. And it just grabs hold of sort of it's like dwarven handle, kind of pushes inwards and gently slides open. As there's just like not like an explosion or anything, just a very obvious sort of pressure change. Bluish light seems to fill from the chamber. You could see the heat kind of push past it, and it sort of equalizes. It's not like it's on fire or anything of the sort. And then slowly the door opens. As it opens, you begin to hear the sound of banging, and then thunk, thunk, thunk.
Fenwick,
Oh.
take a peek. What's in there?
I'm peeking.
I'm
I'm carefully leaning around the corners very tactically, with guidance.
Ooh. A little ready or not peeking. Okay, okay. You look into the room, and I think this is where I'll leave you for our short rest. Let me tell you what you see. Give you a description. This. Fenwick and Fulton, because where you're standing. Floor to ceiling glass windows overlook a churning, shimmering blue sea. Three large, actually not three, at least three, figures, blackened, loom over anvils that stand in a row. Unfinished pieces of weaponry and armor litter the room. Above, a stationary conveyor of buckets casts ominous shadows along this forge's floor. Standing at each of the anvils is what appears to be ashen husks of gray-skinned dwarves. All, at least the 3 or 4 you see, seem to pantomime metalwork in eerie synchronization. They kind of... The door opened, but nothing else happens. Look at that lovely picture. Aren't they friendly? But yes, that is what you see for now. And that is where we'll leave it. All right, we'll take a short rest. We'll be back in just a sec.
Can't
So, where we left off. The door opens to this overlook forge, these dwarven. I'm not even sure if they're undead, but they are partially crystallized, mimicking their sort of motions they must have taken in life, or at least in the past. They're unaware of you as they kind of boom, 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 mimic this sort of process of hammering and like pieces of metal, but of course, they're not really doing much of anything. Beyond that, this massive glass sectioned wall. There's several like glass planes overlooking a almost like sea of shimmering blue liquid. An immense amount of heat seems to be coming from this sort of trapped lake.
Vast amounts of shimmering.
Blue.
Blue liquid.
Dusseldorf can't see this yet, so you guys should brace for impact when he can.
Yep. Well, at least it's behind glass for now. We'll see how quickly that changes.
She. There's a
All right.
blacksmith party going on in there.
And they're just banging away.
Not that they don't.
So, do we want to go in and like shank him or try to talk to him or?
And his name is John Cena.
They
You
seem
enter into the room
happy.
and they kind of stop. Notice that the door's open and you walk in. As you see 6 of these dwarven figures, crystals growing through their skulls, their faces, their arms, their chests. As they stop, turn, and lower their head, and then kind of almost like a puppet look up at you, Kenrick.
I look back at the door and I say, Edric, you didn't say there were 6 of them.
Well, you didn't ask.
Don't move your token.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
And they stop, and you can almost hear this otherworldly scream, this howl, emanating from all of them in perfect unison. Please roll me initiative.
Sure.
Let me change the tunes. I got special tunes for these bad boys.
8.
Sing me
Ooh.
here.
Fenwick, can you re-add yourself to initiative? You did not select your token.
Do these look
15?
like
15.
they might be some form of living dead?
You can make a perception check on your turn.
Okay.
I will share with you what they are. The name might give it away, but that's okay.
They look enough like what's his face that we
Kind
just
of, yeah.
freed from the urn.
Except even more distorted and twisted.
Yeah. My guess is
Got no nose.
definitely undead.
Sabira, you're up first.
Oh boy. All right. Bonus action, rage. We're gonna go with wolf again because. And pop in. That's 5 feet. Is this like a track of some kind? Is it
Yes, so
hoppable?
it is above you. It's 15 feet in the
Okay.
air, and there are these several sort of like hanging carts that seem to slowly just kind of
move just a little bit at a time.
All right. Do they look like they're filled with liquid?
Perception check.
Sure. Perception.
Yes, they are. They are filled with shimmering blue liquid.
All right. Don't stand under those. And
I will share with you where they currently are on the
Mhm.
track. Give me one moment. I have to hand draw this. Nope. Please work for me. Hold on. Redo that.
Leave.
The fill.
cool.
All right.
Hmm. All right. I might do something stupid. Let's go. That is 25 feet. Great.
Yep.
Can I attack the bottom of one of these with Hugh to try and cleave it open?
Yes. Yes, you
Great.
can. Jump up
God
and
damn
crit miss. No, no. Big old swing and a miss.
All right. Well, I've got a second attack, so let's try that again. I can't do worse, right?
Hits.
All right.
You hit the barrel, cracking it open. All of the liquid trapped inside splashes out and washes over this feral dwarf. See it just kind of splash over you and the dwarf at the same time.
Mhm.
The rest of you, a few things happen. One, they notice the blue liquid seeps into the dwarf, and it screams and howls in anger, enraging it. Doesn't seem to be affected by it beyond the extra aggression.
All right.
Subira, please
Yep.
make me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, with disadvantage. Damn. Save. Disadvantage. Roll.
11 is a failure. This blue liquid crashes over your body, and as it does, you will take a total of 19 points of force damage.
Uh-huh.
You also are going to suffer 1 point of fatigue as this liquid just kind of drowns through you. Luckily, it was not sparked with any fire, but the liquid just kind of splashes down. The bucket now broken.
And I have... got one of those. Alright. I will step back a little bit. Don't do that! Did my bonus action, did my attacks, did my movement, so that is everything I can do.
Perfect. Fenwick, you're up.
I hear "don't do what" as I hear a lot of splashing around. I assume it's take a shower. And I'm like, I wasn't planning on doing that anyway. I walk inside the room.
You see me more blue than I was when you last saw
Mhm.
me.
Oh god.
Blue makes him mad.
I'm concerned. I'm not sure if I should do this. What could go wrong? Nah,
do you
maybe I
thinking?
shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm thinking fireball. You know, I see a lot of guys there. But I heard her say, "Don't do that." You know, it sounded like I shouldn't do something. So what can I see from inside this room? There's anvils on the floor, and there's stuff on a conveyor. Is the conveyor floating above?
So the room is
Yeah.
30 feet high. The conveyor belts are 15 feet above with these big old steel buckets. It's very sort of moving space. One of them is now cracked open. You saw that there were 4 initially filled with liquid. And these dwarves were mimicking sort of basically smithing work, but everything in the room is just trashed. It's just broken and bent metal that's been hammered 100 times over.
So in those buckets, you said that Subir broke. Those were overhead or those were on the ground?
Yeah, there was one that was overhead. These are hanging buckets that are about the size, honestly, of a dwarf, filled with liquid.
Do I think that I could cast Erupting Earth without disturbing the buckets overhead?
Erupting Earth is an explosion from underground. You know what? It's possible. I'd say this. You know that if you cast it, there's a chance it may or may not, depending on where you cast it, actually affect buckets. Because, yeah, the explosion will probably get it because it's 15 feet in the air, but it does shake the ground, and these things are bolted by metal sort of frameworks to the floor. So, you know.
Erupting Earth is a 20-foot cube. 3 dimensions.
Maybe we'll help them do a little smelting instead then. Burning Hands, level 2.
Okay.
And it's a 15-foot cone.
15-foot cone. Gonna strike all 3 of these. Fire washes over them. They're gonna make a dex save. 2 critically fail. As the fire washes over them, you notice that as it does, the 2 that failed are just completely ignited by the fire. Let's see the damage. Burning them. 11. So the first 2 in front fail, the one in the back succeeds. And as this burning torrent just kind of washes over, it seems to be actually extremely effective. The 2 that failed will take double, so 22 points of fire. The one that is enraged, though, doesn't seem to be as damaged as it was before, so just 11 because it failed. And the one in the back, no succeeded, will still take the full 11 points of damage. Fire seems to be working very well. At least the unenraged ones.
Okay, and I'm gonna draw an opportunity attack, moving 1 space away.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Sounds good to me. Its hand swipes shards of glass just right through. 18 points of necrotic, 1 force.
Can I shield for an opportunity attack?
Yes, it's a reaction. Yeah.
Okay, I will then.
Okay, sounds good to me. Yeah, you can see that these things are vicious. Fulwin, you're up.
Move in first. And let's see. Yeah. Here, and I will attempt to turn undead and sear undead, because these guys look like they are quite undead. If I'm wrong on that, then I got nothing.
That's I got it.
It's information, even if it fails.
True. That's why I did the
What is
runaway on
the
antenna.
yep. Range 30
30 feet.
each within 30 feet, which is everyone. Fantastic. They have to make a wisdom save. So 6 saves.
Oh my god.
3, 4, 5, and 6 to succeed. I think all the rest fail. I don't know what the DC is.
It should be against my DC, right?
Yes.
Actually, 3 of them succeed.
make a wisdom
That's
save.
unfortunate.
Is it 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so first 2 in the front, and this one. The rest freak out. Yes, you recognize that they are indeed undead.
Wisdom modifier. Wisdom modifier, which is 3, so 3d8, 16 radiant. So the 3
16
failed.
radiant. Okay. Yeah, you notice that the 3 that failed are not enraged, and the radiant seems to be actually very effective. So 32 points of radiant. The body starts to crumble. The glass shards gonna. And you notice that as they are freaking out, they are now immediately going to make a save. As their body starts crumbling away, you could hear them sort of begin to roar under their undead breath. They are now enraged at the same time. So let's make another save for the 3 that failed. Oh no.
Oh.
Well, you hurt them a bunch, but now they are angry.
I may have made mistakes. That's okay. I will just I guess I can only go. Actually, no, isn't my movement? Oh, yeah, that's where I am. All right.
Okay. So Dusseldorf.
I think I have to use my action. Because realistically, you're not going to let me climb out this tiny ass window, even though it would be totally in character.
You know what? Acrobatics check.
YOLO.
It's made for a dwarf size, and it's not like it's not completely unheard of. Nah. Not with an 11, sadly.
I know.
You don't critically fail or anything bad, but you just it's just too small.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on that nice long walk through there, I can hear flames crackling. So I'm gonna ready one of my little bottles of goodness to possibly yeet the second I get in the door. That's my turn.
Sounds good to me. Kenrick.
All right. I was going to use my cool new ability, but we kind of learned a lot that we need to know. I will use my versus undead version of the sword. The 16 hit.
Ooh. 16 just barely hits.
12 slashing, 6 radiant.
12 slashing, 6 radiant, turns into 12 after the fact, and as it cuts through, it falls down, kind of, and then kind of pushes his body up. The crystals grow larger. It's more and more like this almost crystallized husk, less of the dwarven features that you see. It is wounded and now enraged.
And how about another 16 slashing, plus 1 radiant?
All right, yeah, you cut through, and again, that magic sword seems to does the work. The radiant, that after the fact, it seems to almost resist and push away, but the blade doesn't matter, just kind of cuts through its body into 2 pieces, thunk to the ground, dead.
I will
Anything else?
just put myself between Bolin and this enemy and go next.
Okay. Sounds good to me. The Ashen Rights, now most of them enraged or wounded, lunge forward in aggression. You guessed it. Kenrick, all for you. 2 of them
Excellent.
now enraged. Not 2 attacks each, but now 3. Total of 6 swipes. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 necrotic shards burst and cut towards
2
you.
of those hit.
Beautiful. 18 necrotic and then 8 force. 11 necrotic and 6 force.
Well, luckily, I'm resistant to necrotic.
Beautiful. You got resistance.
High five.
Half and half. So 9 and
Mage reaching out
8. Good job. Yeah, because these guys are dangerous. The target is a creature. It has disadvantage in the next attack roll. So that doesn't stack. You just get that one time. Basically like a sap.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. The next one, not quite as enraged. They're going to kind of stand there and start to fling shards of these sort of necrotic growths at... Sabira's kind of blocking the way. At Sabira. 2 shards for you. Oh my goodness. Both will hit.
Yeah.
Youch. 22 necrotic, 2 force, 12 necrotic, and 4 force disadvantage on your next attack.
And then 4. I'm okay. I'm okay. 1 is
15,
as good as
20.
89 mechanically.
25. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. One kind of skirts around the edge, just almost on all fours, running. It's this huge, like, crystalline mess as it seems to jut around, charging at Folwin for their next turn. But one of them gets right at Sabira, and 3 necrotic swipes. 1, 2, and 3.
Well, at least I can refuse to go down to the first one.
Okay.
Because orc.
Yeah.
Great. I would like to use one of my uses of the thorny thing to
Okay.
give him 2d10 worth of damage for doing that to me. 12
Sure.
damage.
That's force.
Yes.
Okay.
Which gives me 12 temp HP. Which I think I still go
12.
down because, yes, that's 20 necrotic.
22. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the force damage, as you kind of repel back, seems to be, even while it's in this enraged state, seems to be very effective. So 24 points. It's on pixels of health, but sadly that's not enough, as it just kind of, like a feral bear, rips you down to the ground. You are now dying.
Yeah.
Those are my Ashen Whites. Yumika runs it. Oh, what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets into the doorway. What's going on? She will enter into the room, get to here, go, what the fuck is that? And start readying her bow. Something else. Can someone please roll me a d20? Four. Oh, no. You begin to hear the sounds of something kind of like almost moaning and gibbering or talking to itself or themselves into the passage to the east. So basically this hole in the wall leads these bucketed chains that kind of descend downwards, but it's not like a sharp drop. It's probably more like a steep or like a somewhat of an angle. So in theory, something could be slowly kind of climbing its way out of this embankment. But you could hear that. Sabira, you're dying.
Yep. Let's make a roll.
Death save, please.
I do not have any advantage. I have that. Nope.
Failure.
Yep.
Fenwick.
Magic action lands aid. Right there. Right there, good
Yep.
spot, perhaps. Or I can reach everybody except that one guy at the bottom left.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's even better. Oh, that's perfect. And I could get everybody there plus Subiru the healing.
Okay. I'll tell you right now. I will not be rolling any con saves for the dwarves, as nothing happens, as the necrotic energy washes over them.
This
8
is
points of healing, though.
for healing, yeah.
Thanks.
Is this really gonna boil down to a fist fight?
Probably.
Golly gee.
I'm gonna
Like
heal
let my
Subiru
bucket
some
turn
more,
purple.
I guess. It'd be nice if I could tank for you. That'd be great.
It's all good. It's all good.
Sorry, healing word. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Bolwyn, you're up. Cure wounds.
You're muted.
I feel like I'm gonna use an inspiration. Because that's
Okay.
pretty garbage overall, I would say.
What level are you guessing?
Third.
30 HP, yeah.
Okay, well, that's not. I've made mistakes. Okay, well,
Oh.
25 HP.
Oh no.
I was wrong on that
Oh
being.
no.
That's more than none.
Yeah, the first 2d8 were good. Yeah.
Yeah. Who was that to? Sorry.
It's to you.
Okay, thank you.
And
At least I'm looking a lot healthier.
so I will back up
Oh,
a
you
step.
Sorry.
I think I am gonna use my duplicate. I feel like these
Okay.
guys are pretty dumb and they won't understand.
Give me one moment. I forgot to grab a copy of your duplicate for this map.
Sir Dusseldorf, you can start going.
Alright, let's finally get some eyes on what the hell's going on in this room. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the party.
Ooh. Okay, do the guys that look like they're on fire, does it look like it hurts?
These
Guys that look like they're
I
on
don't know.
fire.
If this, I know some
they're
people
just
died.
bloodied.
Some people did take some fire damage earlier.
Yeah,
Would
so
they
there
hurt?
were some that got scorched, and it seemed to be pretty effective until they got sort of enraged. Created this, like, it's as if like they were dying, their bodies kind of crumpled down, and as it kind of like the fire washed over them, the crystals grew larger and got jutted out, and they sort of became even more sort of like feral.
I guess I'm just gonna kind of hold my Molotov because I don't think that's gonna work anymore. Jesus fucking Christ is gonna make me refresh my sheet. Okay, we're gonna refresh. I want to cast Shatter, and I think I want to put it directly on this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to put it directly on that guy. Get those 4.
Nice.
And I will click the button once I'm back in.
Okay. 4 con saves. 4. I assume 3 are gonna fail. 3 out of the 4 here. Explosion of sounds. That is thunder.
Here's your sheet. Come on, baby. There we go.
Yeah, DC 4.
DC 14. Perfect. Yeah, an explosion of sound kind of washes over like a small kind of like burst, almost like a grenade going off in the room. As it does, the crystals kind of break and shatter. It seems to be very, very effective. One succeeds, but still, it's even in these sort of like bestial forms, these crystals growing large, piercing through their skull, they start to shatter like glass. So 13. So those that failed will take 26 points of damage. This one crumbles to the ground, and this one succeeded, but is still vulnerable. Nicely done. 2 of them collapse to the ground, a pile of sort of old bones, and these now cracked and broken green shards.
Yeah, don't thank me all at once, guys. Don't, hold your applause. What is the blue goo? Like, is there blue goo over here?
So, yeah, so basically in this room, it's an overlook that there's this almost like sea of this
Out
blue
here.
liquid out there. There's glass walls blocking you that go all the way up to the ceiling.
Yeah, I do think I want to step in one more. And that's all my movement. I've done enough. I'm good. I've been enough of an asshole for this turn.
Gotcha. All right, Kenrick, you're up.
Right. I will attack the guy right in front of me.
Ooh, sadly moves out of the way.
I'm going to use Precision Strike,
Oh.
which lets me roll a d8 and add that to the attack,
I like it.
potentially causing it to succeed. Cool.
And that is a success. Never mind.
Let's actually start using these superiority die.
Yes, please do.
Alright, that's 11 slashing and 2 radiant.
Okay, it is technically berserking right now, so it is not vulnerable to radiant, but that is still going to cut through for 13 points of damage. Nice.
And I'm
So
going to do
cuts through, wounding him.
a shield bash while I'm at it.
Okay, sure. Is that a strength
It's
save?
a strength save, yeah.
Ain't moving.
That's it.
All right.
Gonna make
And,
me use
well, you know, 14 ain't gonna hit.
I'll use another.
Okay.
Okay, 18.
Well, exact same. Yep, definitely hits.
Alright, for 12 damage. He is
12.
sapped, by the way.
He's sapped. Thank you for that. That will be important in a second. Kenrick, anything else?
Yes, I'm gonna do this as a bonus action.
Got it.
Yeah, go next.
Perfect. Yeah, so you know what? Let's go with the one that you are currently fighting there, Kenrick. As you expected, the sap is going to come to play immediately. It swings, almost falling over itself. Disadvantage, 10, miss. But since it's enraged 2 more times at you, Kenrick, normal. Oh my goodness. a crit.
And I can use my inspiration to say reroll
Yes.
that crit, right?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that. I feel like that's the best
Okay.
use of inspiration, being honest.
14 goes wide.
I have a reaction that miss. I'm going to attack you.
Go for it. A little counter swipe. There's a hit. Finding a weak spot as it almost falls over on itself. Perfect, yeah. So if thing's about to jump over you, a little divine inspiration, something, a little bucket, a piece of metal, it kind of trips over, giving you the moment of opportunity. The creature turns, gets ready to pounce, ready to rip out your neck. Pull the sword just right into where its heart is. Cracks, pull it out, and it feels like crushing like glass. It just kind of falls on the ground, collapses into a husk of a body. It is dead. Nicely done. Good counterplay. All right. Up next, I still have two more. The one that Folwyn, you cast your copy. Creature just swipes 3 times in rage at your duplicate. As it just kind of just constantly, and it doesn't even look away. It just keeps swiping at your duplicate. The one in the back still has some of its mental faculties and is going to kind of lumber on over, spears on the ground. Hello, Fenwick. 2 necrotic shards. It kind of grows from its forms, grabs it, and flings them 2 shards at you, Fenwick. One goes critically wide, and 14 hits the back, both missing. Yumika, I gotta help, and she will take 2 shots with her shortbow at the berserking fella here. Both hit. She does not have advantage. And her shortbow sadly isn't magical, so these will be with half the damage. So 4 and a 10. So 5. Okay. That is Yumika. She's just hanging down back. Something else. Finally, we hear the sound. 2 figures claw themselves out from the eastern passage. They look similar to these dwarven wights that you've been fighting. Not quite so feral. They sort of mutter under their breaths. They're muttering something in dwarven. Mr. Dusseldorf, you could hear them as they begin to say, Power granted by the divine, tentacles and brine, blessed be by the great white eye.
Kill the witches! Burn the witches!
I'm going to add them to the initiative. This is who you see.
Everyone needs a spa day in this place.
Everybody does. Alright, Sabira, you're up first.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stand up. Use half movement speed for that. And then we will step up to this guy. Is it worth spending another rage? Probably. So we're gonna bonus action rage. I'm gonna stick with wolf for ease of things. And then we will attack the guy in front of me with Hugh.
Got it.
Do I still have disadvantage from that one thing?
Technically, yes. So the idea of how I'm picturing this is as these things kind of jab into you, it's like little crystals that embed into your wounds, and they just kind of break or get into your palm. It's like glass that after the first swing, they kind of break away. So that is with disadvantage. Doesn't matter.
I just
17
rolled the
hits.
same thing.
Hell yeah.
19.
19.
They don't have
Alright.
the Countess made of stone, do they?
Of stone? You know what? It's not stone, but it's crystal. I would argue yes.
Okay, so Hugh would do maximum damage, which would be 16 plus 5, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 plus 2 from rage, 24.
So 24, so an additional 5 points to that. Okay, severely wounded. Obviously, as it's wounded, it goes berserk.
Mm-hmm. And I will swing again.
Alrighty.
And do I have disadvantage on this one as
No,
well?
it's only the first
Alright.
attack. There's a hit.
Not my best, but
Pixels of health. Oh, so very close.
since it is still made of crystal, it's
Oh, maximum, you're right. Fuck
still
it.
takes
It
the
explodes.
24.
Yeah, it just crushing, even though it doesn't seem to be as effective. The axe itself almost pushes through like butter, just the crystals fly and shards go everywhere. Luckily, they seem to dissolve before they strike anything or anyone of importance.
I pet Hugh like you would a dog who's done something really nice for you.
Oh, good job. Good job. Who's a good axe?
Yes. And
very
that will
goofy.
be it for me.
Yes. What a lovely baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give it butt scritches. Fenwick, you're up.
I see those guys all the way in the back. And I cast Moonbeam on them.
Ooh. Okay. Little. Or a little. Wait.
5 foot radius.
Mm-hmm. Let me get you some art because you can move it. Should be like that size.
Yeah, that looks about right.
And let me give you control. Boom.
Shablam.
Con saves.
That's good. Okay, yeah. 15 con save.
1 succeeds, 1 fails. This is radiant.
Half as much on successful.
Okay. Seems to be very effective as it just kind of washes over them. So the first one fails, so that is 26 points radiant. Second one succeeds, we'll take the full 13. So energy washes past. It's sort of like burning away their clothes and just kind of stare and you keep muttering, the eye, the brine in the eye, give thy flesh to the eye. Crystals grow, flesh so new, green cracked skies anew.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. And I'll stay right there.
I'm just gonna go in the hallway.
Yeah, see, I'm keeping a lookout.
How's it
As
going?
they say.
Hey, y'all winning? He waddles up. Can I be your friend now if all of them are dead? Full win, you're up.
I am going to guiding bolt one of the guys in the back.
Okay,
We'll say the bottom one.
sure. Oh no.
Well, I tried. Bonus action. I think I will do anything with that.
Okay. So Dusseldorf.
I know you guys might be a little shocked, but we're gonna cast Shatter again on the folks in the back.
Oh.
Are they full of crystals yet, or are they just a little full of
Ye-
crystals?
So they seem to be a little bit more self-aware, I guess you could say. A little bit more fleshy. Let me show you a picture of these ones. They definitely have crystals in their body, for sure.
Well, if they got crystals, then I'm looking to shatter those.
Oh, they got crystals, all right. Let me see if I can get you a
You want a
lovely
crystal?
picture
I
of the
got a
two of them.
crystal for you.
Here you go. Here's the two of them in one image.
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna
old
shatter their
baboonga.
asses.
All right. First one and second one. Top succeeds, bottom fails. 27. Youch. Yeah, so even the one that succeeds will take the full brunt of the 27. Burst through. And that wounds that one. Southern one fails, will take the full brunt. Youch.
Maybe fit 54.
54 sounds about right. Huge explosion, wounding the two before they even get a chance to act. Nicely done.
And I'm gonna use my movement to come over here, open this door, and step my ass out here and close the door.
Okay. Hey, another one. You survived. Well, why don't the three of us, we can leave and we can find some shinies and start a new game.
Why aren't you in there?
Because y'all, I mean, why would you, you're the help.
I'm gonna, on my way out, I'm just gonna grab him by the hair and shove him in. What do I have to roll?
Nothing. You grab him by the hair, you just shove him in. Hey,
And then I close the door.
Slam the door on him. All right. You know what? That's hilarious. I love it. The Psionic Ashen Whites walk through the mean bean. They're not ending their turn there, like fools. First, what they're going to do is one of them points at the Ashen one that just keeps swiping at the copy. It snaps its fingers and he goes, turns, and immediately looks at Folwin. Like a heat-seeking missile immediately just goes, looks right at Folwin. I'm just gonna make a little target on you. All right, my Ashen Whites. Now that I have a chance to do some fun stuff, they slowly sort of remove the hoods of their robes, and you briefly see that the top of their head is covered in crystals, creating almost this like brain-like shape that juts out in macabre angles. They kind of grab one crystal, snap it, and as it does, it creates this sort of glowing halo of thorns that gently kind of morphs into itself like a ball of green light and flies. Each one are doing the same tactic at separate targets. I need Subira. And I need Kenrick to please make wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom. Okay. It's not hard.
Success.
Ooh. Alright.
I rolled a 1 and a 4. That stinks.
Hmm.
And both of you succeed. So you're not sort of charmed by the psionic crown. It kind of crumbles away before it lands. And it takes 5 damage. Okay, I think this is an all or nothing thing that it made. So luckily you completely resist. Let me mark them that they use their little special recharge. Which I can use with
Shake
the
it off.
nuclear
Go.
symbol.
Man, I hate all this brain shit.
All this brain shit.
Fucking
We
brains.
ain't done yet. They're going to step like so. Spread out slightly, like here and here. And you know what? Same targets, Subira.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They put the hood back on, and then they kind of move their hands around, and shards form in their palms. This time, instead of this like bright green shards, they kind of warble this purplish light and dissolve into light, and then start to fling them each one at you. Subira.
Yep.
These two are for you. Psionic Shock. darts. First one goes wide. Second one hits 6 magical piercing plus 18 psychic. If this hits, you have disadvantage on your next saving throw until the end of your next turn.
Alright, next saving throw.
Youch.
Alright.
Kenrick, 2 for you. One goes wide, one connects. 14 magical piercing, 14 psychic. Disadvantage on the next save. Those are my Ashen Whites. Kenrick, you're up.
My resistance to piercing.
Does not help in this instance.
Okay.
I am now using some enemies to be specifically magical as we get higher and up. Yep.
I didn't put an icon on my person, but do I have disadvantage on my next attack?
No.
Like this
Where
guy
you
did
hit?
something.
Did you hit? Then yeah, we'll say you do. We'll just keep it generous. Next attack.
For the corpse, I am going to. Sorry, disadvantage is a 15.
15 is a miss, just barely. It's a shame.
Running low on superiority die, guys. I will attack him again.
Okay,
17.
17 hits.
Alright, so that's 17 damage, and he is sapped.
Okay,
If he's not dead.
not dead. So very close. Oh,
Well, maybe I'll get an
All right.
opportunity attack. I'm going
anything
to
else?
drink a potion. And that will do it.
Perfect. Like a heat-seeking missile is going to leave you and immediately rush at Fulwin, triggering an attack of opportunity. You hit. And Fulwin, you see this like creature on its all fours, crystals growing on its back like a hedgehog, and lunges at you, and before it even gets close enough, it just crumbles into shards of like glass and basically crystals and collapses at your feet.
I say, pathetic.
All right, those are my feral ones, and they are out of initiative. Nicely done. Yumika, seeing all this, what the? Is that humans or the bandits? This is some weird shit. And she will just fire 2 shots with the bow. Actually, she's gonna make a perception check because Marrow was just thrown in the room with her, and she hates Marrow. What she's gonna do is she's going to grab Marrow by the scruff and kind of say, "Urgh," and she's gonna move him forward like this. She's gonna use him as a meat shield. And that's her turn. To
Yeah,
protect
Marrow.
Kenrick and herself. And just gonna, come on, you're the shield. Just like flailing about. Sabira, you're up.
Yep. Alright.
I moved the buckets, so. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just head up to this guy.
Okay.
While I'm doing that, chug a potion. That would be great. I'm gonna chug that superior that I just got.
Nice.
And then we'll attack this guy with you.
Go for it. That's a hit.
Alright. Is he made of
Made of
crystal?
crystals. Yeah, he's made of
Okay.
crystals.
24.
24 pixels of health.
And again.
Oh, that goes wide.
Can I use my inspiration on that one?
Yes, you can. 15 just barely hits
Woo!
as just a tiny little dip crashes and explodes. It's like hitting the delete key, just gone,
Alright.
crumbles.
Lovely. That's it. That's my whole turn.
Beautiful. Fenwick, you're up.
Do I hear any ruckus behind this door?
Yeah. Do I hear any ruckus behind this door?
You hear Yamika just giggling.
I don't know how strong. I don't know how big and
Mara's
thick
probably
this door. I guess
screaming.
I opened it with mage hand, so it can't be that big, right? And I'll slam open this door.
Go.
Like, oh, and go yoink, like that,
No.
and just kind
Con
of
save.
just go.
I fail.
Nice, nice.
Hammer of Dawn.
True.
Let's see that damage.
Sorry, where's... Where do I put it?
Give me that damage.
Oh, I'm in the wrong... I'm in spells this way.
14 radiant, which is very effective. 28 points radiant. Incinerates. This creature gets ready to create more shards, and it's like pointing at Marrow, and you just eviscerate it, and all that's left is like this roped hand that just crumbles into these like purplish greenish shards. Adventurers, you have survived my ashen whites. We are out of initiative. Myro lives another day, or at least for a little bit longer. God damn.
Yeah, you didn't plan
My
for
goodness.
Marrow to, what, still be alive, much less still with us?
Nope. I did not. But that's,
You're welcome.
That's okay. Thank you. Very goofy. All right. Move this bad boy while we still have a little bit of time here.
All right. Well, that was the time. Might use my potion of lesser rejuvenation. That might be worth it. We're probably not going to rest for quite a while. And 1 point of fatigue isn't terrible, but it's also not great to have.
I would use Lesser Restoration, but I just used all my level 2 spell slots, although I do know somebody has some pretty good magic in this party that could potentially cast one on you.
Lesser restoration, because I don't have that.
It's on my, I think it's on my instrument. But I'm also looking to see if we've got one of those potions that gives you your lesser spell recovery. I have a potion of lesser spell recovery, Paves, if you need that or want that.
But not right now.
Like literally right now, with the idea that I don't like you not having options when we're in battle.
I mean, I have 2 level 3 spell slots and like 3 level 1s.
Well, I guess let me know when you want that.
Yeah, alright. Cool.
And then I heard something about... What am I casting?
I'm tired.
Take a fucking nap. No, I'm just
Right here.
Oh, lesser restoration. Okay, I found it.
Oh, that was goofy.
Yep. Level 2 spell slot burned for lesser restoration. pointing at you. I don't know what's wrong with you, but go hard.
I have
Ugh.
one level of exhaustion.
Something like that.
From the blue
All right.
liquid.
Thank you.
So there are buckets hanging from the ceiling with blue liquid?
Mm-hmm.
Blue liquid that's just like my magic blue liquid that I love?
That's the stuff.
Don't
Oh,
pour it on yourself. It hurts.
baby.
Just saying. I did that already. It wasn't great.
Connor, was that what from, like, King of the Hill?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll tell
good.
you what.
Even though I've never watched the show.
That came through. You knocked it out of the
I'll tell
park.
you what.
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you what.
What?
Yeah, is that, are these buckets, like, available for me to reach to, or are they...
So they're 15 feet above in the air, and that's just the
Oh.
bottom of it. It's possible you could, but so it's basically like these huge, almost like dwarf size, like the actual creature buckets that are swaying on the conveyor belt. They're slowly kind of moving around. One of them's broken, might be some time. Comet hasn't. It's like just finished, so in theory, there's probably at least one or two more that are sort of on the leaving track. Um, but to actually access them, you probably need to be 20 feet in the air.
That's right. I am seeing the fact that this track disappears, and I assume we're gonna be following it. Is this like the showcase room where the buckets come out and model for us and they head back in?
Yep.
Okay.
That or, you know,
Can
steady,
I?
but
Oops.
it's the same.
Can I look down here
Yeah.
and see if
Yes,
this
you
is?
can. So you look down, and obviously this would be a different section of the map here, but that's fine. You look down, and this passage slopes, and it kind of creates this almost like a 30-degree-ish kind of angle that the buckets kind of move down this channel that kind of stakes down at least we'll say about 100 feet or so, maybe a little bit more because of how much it's like dug out and has to kind of position and snake away to another portion. But as you look down, feel free to make a perception check.
If I can load a different page, so I got fucked up. 23.
23. You notice a couple things. One, that where you've been has been very well illuminated. The walls have been lined with this sort of flowing blue liquid that creates a natural, almost ambient light everywhere. Down there, it's pitch black. But you notice that as the buckets leave your view, you notice two things. One, that something is very large, massive, and moving down there. Two, it seems to be emanating light. And three, I take it back, you notice three things. It seems to be mechanical in nature as gizmos and gears are whirling about and kind of and then sputter off.
There is some cursed things happening down there, and I don't want to deal with it.
Cursed like this guy over here? And I'm gesturing to
Damn.
Kenrick.
Yeah, you know that curse is
Got
not
him.
falling.
It's a
We all
funny
make
choice of
mis-
words.
We all make mistakes in the heat of the moment.
That's how you were made. All right, would you want to go down there?
So we only have a couple options forward at this point.
We got
We can either
Gary Mechanical Tunnel.
shimmy down a broken lift tunnel,
Mhm. Which
or
does have
face
ropes
this
in it
thing.
already.
I mean, we'll probably have to face it anyways.
What about this? We all get into an empty bucket. and just be as quiet as possible.
I don't think we're gonna all fit in an empty bucket.
We'd have to
Find
just
one
jump
bucket.
on one,
Oh,
get
okay.
in.
Probably each have our own bucket.
Mm-hmm. That don't seem like
Downside.
a great idea.
We don't know where these go.
Right. I
No.
don't
So
want
if
to
these
end
are
up in
going to
a
go like
lake.
plunge into the blue liquid
Right.
further down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with the intention that we get up in there by casting fly on ourselves and getting our asses up there.
Not
Shoot
all
the
of us
ladder.
can fly.
Jump.
You think a step stool?
That's like a personal problem.
True.
Listen, if I need to shut up, then tell me to shut up. Just-
No, I'm bullying full win for the cursing from earlier.
I don't have a reason to bully anyone. I just do.
It's fair. I mean, my vote is probably the mines. Seems like a wee bit. Well, maybe not exactly safer, but we're a lot less likely to end up in a big lake of really painful blue goo.
We could put Marrow in one of the buckets. See if he comes back safe.
Mika nods. That's actually a fantastic idea. Put him in the fucking bucket.
Put him on the fuck bucket,
God.
guys. Let's just do it. Let's do it. YOLO,
Bucket.
do it. He's not. He
I
wasn't
mean-
supposed to live anyway.
Nobody wanted him anyways either. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he looks and he's like starting to cry. Please,
But
I don't want to.
if he
Can I just go?
dies-
Y'all don't need me.
I mean, I don't care as much if he dies, I guess. But if he dies, he won't be able to tell us what's happening.
Well, then
And
we'll
we won't
also
know
know
if-
to not go that way.
But if it's dangerous for him and not for us because he sucks, right?
Hey, how badly do you suck, my dude? Can you be quiet? Can you be quiet? Can you be quiet? And I just like, I'm on top of him at this point.
Oh boy.
I say we just go down the elevator. It's less interesting,
Yeah.
but less risky.
Yeah.
Guys, he can shut up, right? You can shut up for 30 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. How long's 30 seconds?
The amount of time it takes you to see my face again.
We don't know that. We don't know how long this track is.
I don't care how long it is. I want to put him in a fuck bucket.
Why don't we just send him down the shaft first? That way he still gets put in peril, and you still get to see him go down somewhere.
Oh god, there's a joke there.
Yeah.
Does anybody have prestidigitation? You could write fuck on the side of the bucket.
Listen. If he's successful, then we have really, really good intel on what's going on in there. And if he's not, then we don't have to feed him. Because he'll be dead.
We were feeding him.
I mean, if we're gonna keep him around and keep terrorizing him, we should probably feed him. You gotta keep your prisoners strong.
God, he's
Eat
not a
good
prisoner.
things.
What are you talking about?
Yumika, is he a prisoner?
If he's dead at the end of it, you can be whatever you want.
I mean, we've been bullying him the whole time, but like, he's not bound. He could
Mhm.
actually leave whenever he wanted.
Hey, buddy.
The door is
Apparently you
locked.
can leave whenever you want.
Okay, and he starts going towards the door.
Yeah. Like,
How do you
all
plan
right.
on getting out, buddy? How you plan on getting out the door that requires 2 people to show up?
Mika stops and then turns towards him and then pulls out her underwear knife.
I didn't say you could leave.
It sounds like
And then looks at the rest of you, looks over towards Kenrick and then runs towards you. Please, you're nice, please.
no,
It's-
I shove him off me.
No,
and I get out of here.
Oh,
You wanted this pet, you take care of it.
What are you talking about? I just
Here.
said, get
I'll-
out of here.
I'm gonna pick him up by the scruff,
Oh.
and
Put him in
I'm
the
gonna
bucket.
start walking to the lift tunnel.
okay. You got him by the scruff. Mika is so excited she's following behind.
All right.
Oh, close the door.
I start pulling out like rope out of my back and stuff.
There is already
Okay.
rope there
It's an elevator.
from the earlier descriptions. It's
Oh, is
tied.
there?
And,
There is.
yeah.
It's a little frayed, but we'll probably
Oh,
hold
okay.
a goblin.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, then let's use some real rope.
Okay. It's a
All right.
50-foot drop, so you need to use probably your whole spool, honestly.
I have 100 feet of rope.
Oh,
Well, excuse me.
You never know when you gotta hog tie someone.
that's true.
With 100 feet of rope, folks, we're doing some torture knots here.
Yeah, mine
Huh?
says rope 3.
Ooh,
I don't know what that means
Have
though.
you
you
used
skipped
47
over.
feet?
You skipped over rope 1 and rope 2. You got to rope 3. That's very impressive.
Ooh.
Advanced rope.
Clearly,
Advanced
he's
rope.
been roping way before we ever even thinking about it.
Well, I will tie it to whatever looks the sturdiest and throw it
Okay.
down. All right, you first. We'll follow.
Do I?
Throw you down.
Do I? Okay.
Look.
Well, I
he's gonna
always
throw
like
you down if you
climbing.
don't start climbing.
Okay, and he just immediately starts climbing down, and then you can hear him. And well, it's dark. It's a little. It's a little dusty. I'm okay. He successfully climbs down, and as you peer down, you got dark vision. You can see him.
Mhm.
He's kind of waving at you, 50 feet below. There's 3 tunnels. I don't see anything. This way, it kind of points, which would be to the east. It's really, really smelly down there. And that way, it points to the northern tunnel. It's really dusty. It keep making me sneeze. And oh, and then he starts. Oh, that way. There's some pretty lights, and then he starts walking slowly to the south.
All
Oh.
right. Well, he's following the lights. I'm gonna go catch him, I guess.
I'll move him to the next map.
All right. I will head down the rope unless anybody says not to go.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Yep, let's do it.
All right. Give me one moment. Spear, I'm gonna bring you to the other portion of the map. Boom. Okay. Give me one moment. Let me tell you what you see. You successfully climb down. Now that
Dark.
you have plenty of people. It's dark. And the rope is securely fastened with a fresh set.
Mhm.
You should see actually. I'm looking through your eyes here. Okay. Give you a little description. So the ceilings kind of narrowed down. This is much more of a sort of quote unquote like that was an active or incomplete mining tunnel.
Yeah.
This small chamber of dirt and stone holds the entrance to 3 tunnels leading to the northeast, east, and southeast, respectively.
Mhm.
Shaft leads to the upper level, which is where you're currently standing. And to the southeast, you could just probably barely see a little goblin, sort of curiously moving southwards. Why not? Well, maybe the gold? Shinies?
Right. And you said he went southeast
way.
or east? Okay.
Southeast.
Right. I'm not gonna if he keeps moving, I'm not gonna keep following until more people start coming down, but I'm at least gonna keep an eye on. All right, hold up, hold your horses.
But look, and he starts moving in, and it kind of speeds up and runs to the southern entrance of this chamber, which I'll read to you, and then we'll
I'm
bounce to
gonna
the other
stop
group.
moving.
The tunnel opens up to a 20-foot high cylindrical chamber. The cavern looks like the inside of a geode. The walls encrusted with crystals that sparkle and glow. You see that a minecart track spirals around the cavern before plunging deeper into the mountain. So like one of those classic geodes split open, it's really pretty. It's like the inside of that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Group up top.
I'm going down.
Okay. One at a time, Fulham. Let me bring you down. Boom. Your copy will stay upstairs until you ask me otherwise. It's pitch black. Okay, see Sabir, as well as the description of the room I just said. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay. Give me one moment. Do. Pitch black darkness. But it seems like you're still illuminating some light. Yes, you are. Do you have a torch or a light spell cast on you?
Light spell on my shield, I believe, is typically how I've been rocking.
Got it. Let's put a little light bulb on you so that way I know that you are illuminated. Or if you can do that for me. Fantastic.
I will do that for you.
Who's next? Thank you.
I will go.
Okay. Do. Making some room for me, please. Perfect. Well, this is kind of fun, right? Mika looks at you through the door. Getting some
Listen.
adventures, making friends.
I think adventure's all well and good, but I just heard it stinks down there, and
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna preemptively blast some
Little stink
perfume
don't
around
hurt.
myself.
God.
Dabble it
Poog
under
sometimes
my nose.
does that after I make a real stinky one. Here, why don't you doing that? And she goes and grabs the rope. I'll see you down there, Butterballs. And she slides down. Oh, yeah, you're right. This place fucking stinks. And she's going to move south, follow Poland.
Me next. Me next.
Me next. All right.
I am casting light.
Perfect. All right. So, a few minutes left. You do indeed see this split. There are 3 chambers. Marrow, very excited, looks in the room full of geodes. It's pretty well lit. It's as if magic from these crystals are illuminating this section of the cavern. The middle passage to the east, right in front of Kenrick, it smells foul. It opens up into something of a larger cavern that you could see like both stalagmites and tights. And to the north, no one is able to really explore, but it seems to be very dusty.
There's a bunch of crates to the north.
Yeah.
Something.
Real shiny down this end. Haven't
Right.
seen anything yet, but
We want to, at the very least, pick a direction tonight.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. I think that we're gonna
knows
go
where we're headed.
south.
We're going south?
I think we're gonna go south,
Okay.
and realistically, we're gonna go the stinky route the last.
yeah, probably.
Sounds good to me. Alrighty, yeah, and so that's where we'll end it as the group heads southwards as we see Marrow excitedly bouncing up and down, looking at all of the beautiful crystals as camera pans into this sort of caved section, narrowing, and it's sort of the walls kind of close in on you as you hear faintly in the background somewhere something gurgling, starting to animalistic gurgling, and that's where we'll end. Adventurers, thank you for a fantastic session. Lots and lots of fun. I'm happy to see this starting to shape up into some fun shenanigans. As there is still plenty more for us to discover. Very
good,
exciting.
Very good.
Discover.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the campaign's going to get spicier and spicier now. It's great.
Spice.
Get
Forward
thrown
to
into all the
it.
weird things. Hell yeah. Spicy. All right. Well, I still got you.
Stream.
As per usual.
Bye, adventurers.
Schedule